They said you couldn't do it. They mocked, dismissed, and underestimated you. To them, you were nothing more than an afterthought, a shadow of potential they believed would never take shape. But let me tell you something. Their doubts are the very sparks that ignite the fire within you. Because nothing is more powerful than a person underestimated by the world. When others look down on you, it cuts deep. You feel the sting of rejection, the weight of judgment, and the suffocating silence of being overlooked. Society thrives on placing people into boxes, deciding who's capable and who isn't, who's destined for greatness, and who should stay in their lane. And maybe, just maybe, they did it to you. They laughed behind closed doors, dismissed your ambition, and believed you didn't have what it takes. But here's the truth they'll never see coming. Their underestimation isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of their limits. Every great story begins with doubt. The most extraordinary journeys start with people saying, "You can't," but that's where the power lies. Because when people count you out, you're free from their expectations. You get to write your own rules, move in silence, and strike when they least expect it. Think about this. Have you ever noticed that the loudest critics are often the ones doing the least? Their words are cheap because they've never walked the path of struggle, never tasted the bitter defeat that comes before triumph. But you know what it feels like to fight. You've been in the trenches, clawing your way forward, one step at a time. The moment you decide to channel the sting of underestimation into fuel, everything changes. Each doubt becomes a stepping stone. Each rejection becomes a brick in the foundation of your unshakable fortress. You don't just survive their doubt, you thrive because of it. Their laughter echoes? Let it. It's music to your ears. Their disbelief is a mirror, reflecting what they fear most. Someone who doesn't give up. Someone who doesn't stay down. This is your time to be silent, not because you've accepted defeat, but because you're busy building. While they waste their energy doubting you, you're grinding, learning, and growing stronger. Remember this, the greatest revenge isn't proving them wrong, it's becoming unstoppable. People underestimate what they don't understand. They don't see the sleepless nights, the countless failures, and the sheer willpower it takes to keep moving forward. But you don't need them to see it. You don't need their approval, their validation, or their applause. Their silence is the canvas on which you paint your success. Picture this. One day, they'll look back, searching for the moment they missed it. The moment you stopped being someone they overlooked and started being someone they couldn't ignore. But by then, it'll be too late. Your success will be the only voice in the room, and their doubt will be nothing but a distant memory. You're not here to please them. You're not here to prove their opinions right or wrong. You're here for yourself, to conquer your doubts, to destroy your limits, and to rise to heights they never thought possible. This is just the beginning. You're not done. You've barely scratched the surface of your potential. But every step you take from here on out isn't just a step forward. It's a step away from the person they thought you were, and toward the unstoppable force you're becoming. So let them underestimate you. Let them count you out. Because the best part of being doubted is proving them wrong. Not with words, not with empty gestures, but with results so undeniable they can't look away. Take a moment and feel the fire inside you. Let it burn brighter, stronger, and hotter with every memory of their doubt. Let it propel you forward, not as a response to them, but as a promise to yourself. You don't need their belief to succeed. You only need your own. And when the world finally sees what you've built, when they stand in awe of the empire you've created from their ashes of disbelief, remember one thing. You didn't prove them wrong for them. You did it for you. This is your stage, your moment. The story they never expected is the one you're about to write. They underestimated you, but that was their mistake, not yours. Now, it's time to step into the fire and prove that you were never the underdog. You were the storm waiting to be unleashed. But proving them wrong isn't just about succeeding. It's about how you get there, the relentless work, and the unyielding focus you put into becoming unstoppable. First, silence the noise. Their voices, the laughter, the skepticism, the doubts, are distractions. They only have power if you allow them to. Instead, turn your attention inward. This is your journey, and their opinions are irrelevant. When they say you can't, your job isn't to argue, it's to act. Actions speak louder than words, and nothing is louder than undeniable results. The first step to proving them wrong is to believe in yourself so fiercely that their doubts become meaningless. Self-belief is your foundation. Without it, the cracks of insecurity can creep in and widen under pressure. But when you trust yourself, those cracks disappear. Each step forward strengthens your resolve. Each accomplishment reinforces your conviction. Next, commit to the grind. Proving them wrong doesn't happen overnight. It happens in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when you're pushing yourself beyond your limits, and when every fiber of your being screams for you to stop, but you keep going anyway. Think of it this way: the doubts they cast are like weights added to your barbell. Every repetition makes you stronger. Every doubt they throw becomes another reason to push harder. While they're waiting for you to fail, you're stacking victories, one after another. Remember, this journey isn't about revenge. It's about transformation. The goal isn't to meet their expectations. It's to exceed your own. Every setback, every challenge, every moment of self-doubt is another opportunity to rise stronger. Success isn't about showing them who you are. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Focus is your weapon. In this chaotic world filled with distractions, the ability to focus is rare, and that's why it's so powerful. Don't waste your energy trying to convince the world of your worth. Instead, channel it into your goals. Whether it's waking up earlier, training harder, or learning something new, every small action adds up to monumental change. Picture this: while they're sleeping, you're grinding. While they're doubting, you're improving. While they're waiting for you to falter, you're laying the foundation for a legacy they can't ignore. But proving them wrong isn't just about external achievements. It's about the internal transformation. It's about becoming the kind of person who doesn't need validation, who thrives in solitude, and who doesn't crumble under pressure. It's about building resilience so strong that no amount of doubt, rejection, or failure can shake you. When they underestimated you, they overlooked your greatest weapon, your ability to endure. Endurance isn't flashy, and it doesn't grab attention right away, but it's what separates the great from the average. Anyone can start strong, but few have the grit to keep going when the road gets tough. And that's where you shine, in the moments when most people give up. Let's be clear, this isn't about proving anything to them. It's about proving everything to yourself. Their doubt was the spark, but your determination is the fuel. Every step you take, every goal you achieve, is a testament to your strength, your focus, and your willpower. As you keep moving forward, something incredible happens. The same people who doubted you will start to notice. First, they'll watch from a distance, unsure if you're serious. Then, they'll start to question themselves. And finally, they'll realize that they were wrong all along. But by then, their opinions won't matter. Because the truth is, they never mattered. You've built yourself into someone so strong, so driven, that no external validation is needed. You've created a life, a path, and a purpose that are entirely your own. Now, the stage is yours. You've put in the work, endured the pain, and transformed their underestimation into your greatest strength. The spotlight is on you, not because they gave it to you, but because you took it. So what's next? Keep going. Proving them wrong is just the beginning. You've shown the world what you're capable of, but there's still more to achieve. The journey doesn't end here. It's a lifetime of pushing boundaries, breaking limits, and redefining what's possible. Let them talk, let them doubt, let them watch as you continue to rise. Because proving them wrong isn't just a moment, it's a legacy, and you're just getting started. The next time someone underestimates you, remember this: their doubt isn't your weakness, it's your strength. So, smile, keep your head down, and keep working. The best way to silence them isn't with words, it's with results they can't ignore. This is your story, your victory, your stage. They underestimated you, but now they'll never forget you. Stop waiting for permission. Stop craving their validation. This is your fight, your moment to rise. Take all the doubts, the pain, and the rejection, and turn them into fuel. The time for excuses is over. Now is the time to act. Get up, show up, and never stop proving them wrong. Because the only person who defines your worth is staring back at you in the mirror. Go out there, and let the world hear your silence louder than their words. Your success will say everything they refuse to believe.